Hi, I hope you are having a really good day today. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing finally the review, and I'm just going to finally dive in and use these shadows, the Marc Jacobs Beauty shadows. It's called, these palettes I believe are called the Undressed Eye. It's like here we have all of the palettes, which I'm going to go over each one, and then also we have a Undercover Perfecting Coconut Eye Primer. I'm really excited about this because I love the coconut primer for the face. I feel like it's really hydrating. It doesn't like do anything with the pores or anything like that, but if you have a dry skin, you'll probably enjoy that. So I'm excited about that because I'm pretty sure, I don't think the primer is probably hydrating for the eyes, so we will just test that out. This one is Provocateur. And as you can see, there's lots of beautiful berries there. Super gorgeous shimmery shade to do a really nice smoked out look. Super gorgeous. And just by looking at it here, I love that it has a little mirror, so that's always nice. And I feel like these are really travel friendly. I mean, even if you're freelancing, I feel like something like this could work. Let me just kind of dip into these a little bit. So here go, just like a little bit of swatches, super fast. This shimmery shade here looks amazing. We have Scandalust. Whew. And do you see how gorgeous? I mean, this shade right here, these are all like screaming fall colors. I mean, this super gorgeous red, there's a nice brown, a really nice bronzy golden color. So yeah, this palette looks really nice. We have Editorial. That is super cute. And this is also another beautiful like fall shades is what it's giving me. Like there's beautiful green in there. There's that pop of gold. That is a really bright, just like true gold shade. Super pretty. This one is called Editorial. And here we have Glambition. And this is very, very neutral. There's really no pops of color in here. So this is definitely more of your everyday. This is for your everyday type of look. And also if you just don't like to really play with shadows a lot, then this would be the palette for you. This one is called Glambition. We have Frivolous. Ooh, this is a really cool tones, this Frivolous one. It has a really cool tones, kind of purple there. There's like a gray taupey-ish type of color, so that is what that screams to me. I'm almost like I should do a look with these shades because I'm always so warm all the time, but I don't know. This is Frivolous. And then we have Smartorial. How cute. Oh my gosh. And these are super pretty. I mean, these aren't really warm at all. These are really like green and blue, but I don't know which one I should do a look with. Okay, yes I do. I'm gonna do a look with this. It kind of matches my shirt, it's blue. So I'm gonna do a look with this. I'm gonna also use these brushes that are included in the PR package as well. So here we have the shadow, the crease, and the smudge brush. And so these look really nice. And I mean, honestly, if you already have brushes, I don't know that these are necessary. Of course, they just included them in this collection, but I don't know that they are necessary to have. So this here is the Undercover Primer. So this is the primer from the collection. So I'm really excited to try this out. Okay, and it's nice and creamy, and it's like skin tone base. So I'm just gonna start by applying this just all over the eyelid. Ooh. And it does smell like coconut. And it does feel a little bit hydrating. It's not so dry like other primers. We have this side done. Ooh, girl. I'm really shook with these shadows. Like, okay, go to work. Okay, so starting off with the crease, I tried to use this brush. This is supposed to be the crease brush, But this one, as you can see, it's very skinny. So what I ended up using this one for was to deposit the darker colors that I wanted, because really, like for my crease, I need a fatter brush, kind of like this one. So this is this shade Smartorial that I'm using, or the palette Smartorial. So it doesn't have a really good crease shade. I mean, I made it work because I ended up using this taupey green here, but it's not completely matte. So I really like more mattes in my crease, but we're just going to go with this one. And what I'm doing is I'm barely tapping it because I don't want it to look super gray in my crease either. But as you can see, this shade is super pigmented, but it basically ends up looking like a taupey shade in my crease. Which again, when do I ever do that? Never. But we're taking risks today. Now we are going to use the crease brush that came with the collection, but now I'm just going to go ahead and use this super bright blue right there. This shade goes to work. I forget, there's a MAC eyeshadow that is like super blue like this too, and that's the only other one that I found that's like amazing, but this one is like, it goes to work. So first what I like to do is I'm depositing most of the pigments right where I want it, which is right in here. And then just with this brush, which is kind of nice that it has like that pointed edge, is that I'm just going and I'm blending it slightly into my crease. I don't want it so in there. Whenever you're working with like darker shades like this, you really have to just be patient and just ride it out, girl. Just blend it out. We will get there. And then, because I feel like I blended a little too much, I'm actually going to go back in that same shade and just pop it back in there. To the shade right here. Ooh, girl, this shade is intense. It's like an intense silver. I am using the shadow brush from the Marc Jacobs collection, and I do like it. It packs on the shadow really nice. I did wet my brush. Just putting that out there. This is a shimmery silver, so I wet my brush. I know some of you guys are probably gonna be like, why did you do that? But that's what I do. I just do that with every shadow, and it just looks so beautiful. It really does. Okay, then what I ended up doing too is going back with this pointy crease brush, and then I went into this darker shade. I'm just kind of working it into the crease, into the top part. Just like, and I'm using such a light hand because I don't want the color to just like bam show up. Then I'm gonna go back in with this original, the crease brush we were using, and then just make sure we are all blended, girl. For the smudger brush, I used that with this shade here for the lower lash line. And I'm just going in with the crease brush, and I'm just gonna kind of blend. Really smoke out that lower lash line. And your poor eye is just like curly right now, like Sephora website. So these are the Marc Jacobs Beauty EYE-CONIC multi-finish eyeshadow palettes. So as you can see in the tutorial, these shadows blended out beautifully. They were easy to blend out. They kept their pigment. These shadows are super, super high quality. There's actually more than 1,000 reviews on here of people saying how amazing this, like it has 5 stars almost. Okay, so the one thing that I will say, it retails for $49. So each one of these palettes retails for $49. I mean, I get that Marc Jacobs is high end, but $49 for one palette. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 shadows in here for $49. This is the eyeshadow palette that I used, and I actually decided to use this eyeshadow palette too because I wanted to really see how these darker shades worked. And honestly, you guys, I did really dip into these shadows, and as you can see, they look super clean. There's not a bunch of fallout, so it's not like you're gonna be wasting a whole lot of product with these. If you are looking to splurge on an item, you can always go for these because I feel like they are really pricey, but at the same time, they are amazing quality. So it's not like you're paying for something that's not good quality. So yeah, the nice thing about these is that you can go to any Sephora pretty much and just play with them, dip your fingers all up in them and see like, look, is this worth $50 in my life? Like, is this really worth it or not? Or do I have heck of shadows already that are super amazing and that could do these same type of looks? So definitely always just do your research, and if you're really trying to get something, like, don't be that impulsive shopper like I am at times and like just add to cart, add to cart, add to cart on Sephora on your phone. Like, just try to, you know, go to Sephora and actually play with the products, see if it's something that's really worth it for you. Thank you guys so much for all of your support on here. On my YouTube channel, I'm still getting used to doing these videos and editing them and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much. I know I'm gonna get this question because a lot of people ask me this, like, how do I get these PR packages when my YouTube account is so small? So my main account is my Instagram accounts. I have around 214,000 follow me there. And so that is how these companies have found me and found my work. I post looks pretty much every single week, and I include video tutorials, also close-up shots, close-up eye picks. So that is why I get sent these. It is not because of my YouTube channel. A lot of people are like, oh wow, how cool that companies are reaching out to smaller YouTube channels, and it's like, no, it's my Instagram account. That is how they have found me. Thank you so much for watching this video again, and make sure to subscribe if you have not, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.